Hello everyone, today we are going to study the advanced features of word processor. The Microsoft Word developed by Microsoft is one of the popular word processors. One of the advanced features of the Microsoft Word is the use of styles. Styles help you format your document in a consistent way. If you find yourself continuously formatting text, you can establish an style so that when the text is typed, its format appears automatically the way you want it to be in terms of font, font type, font size and font attributes. Microsoft Word permits the user to use the default style. However, styles can be customized as per user need. New styles can be created and the user has the option to select a style before the start of the typing. The style can also be applied to already typed text by highlighting or selecting the text. Another important feature of Microsoft Word is using tables. Tables help you format and organize data in rows and columns. The tables can be used as a layout tool where you can insert and format text or graphics without complicated publishing software. A table can be easily created by selecting an appropriate option and specifying the number of rows and columns. Microsoft Word has some basic table styles defined. To view this, first insert your table with the number of rows and columns defined. The Word 2007 or any version of Word will then default to the Table Tools Design tab. Customize your table using the available styles or create your own style by clicking More Styles. The same way you would add text or graphics to a plain Word document. You can also modify the table size or appearance using the option Border and Shading. New rows or columns can be inserted at the desired place with the help of simple commands. The facilities like finding the sum of all numeric fields in a column or arranging the column elements in an increasing or decreasing order is available. The another important feature of Microsoft Word is using a table of contents. A table of contents provides viewers with a summary of the whole content. A table of contents is a way of organizing a particularly long Microsoft Word document so that the viewers can easily locate important information. The Microsoft Word automatically organizes the table for you and inserts page numbers based on your desired font and text settings. With the help of simple commands, we can prepare our document for table of contents. We can organize our document by either using Microsoft Word's defined heading styles or your own custom heading styles to indicate section and paragraph for the files. We can highlight the section heading and subheading text that you would like to appear on the table of contents page. A table of contents once created as per the place defined by the user can be modified or updated as and when the user himself or herself changes the sections, headings or subheadings. Also, when you insert few lines in between the document, the page number of heading or subheading also may change. By using simple commands in the Microsoft Word like selecting Update Table option in the reference tab, all updations made in the document like change of page numbers, the contents of heading or subheading or addition of new heading or subheadings are reflected automatically in the table of contents. If you have updated or added sections to your document, you do not have to manually add these items to your existing table of contents. The table of contents can be automatically updated with update entire table command. Check the table of contents to make sure that your changes or edits were reflected properly. You can also modify the appearance of table of contents by few additional commands which you have to learn in the Microsoft Word. Another important feature of Microsoft Word is creating and using bookmarks. The bookmarks identify important text and provide the reader with a quick way to navigate through the long documents. The bookmarks are an easy way to refer a reader to another location in a document. For example, the text figure 1 shows could be cross-referenced to the actual figure 1 a page later in the document. The bookmarks are also known as the link to location or the reference point in your document. Another advanced feature of the Microsoft Word is inserting watermarks. The watermarks can be images or text and can be used to identify a document's status such as draft or confidential. The watermark pictures appear behind the text in your document and enable you to create visually appealing documents. Similar to stationery, watermark can be easily added to the document and appear behind the text in a light shade without affecting the visibility of text in the document. The watermark may be predefined simple text or an image representing the confidential logo of an organization, indicating the document belongs to the organization and cannot be dispatched or mailed to anyone outside the company for security reasons. Another advanced feature of Microsoft Word is creating hyperlinked text. Creating hyperlinked text easily allows the document reviewers to visit a web resource without having to close out of the document. As URLs, uniform resource locators, often appear long, complicated and messy when simply pasted into a document. Hyperlinked text makes the document more visually appealing to the viewer. Creating linked text allows the viewer to know what URL they will be visiting and or any instructions for visiting the URL. Another important feature of Microsoft Word is the provision of scientific equations and symbols insertion. For typing scientific equations or symbols, all the special symbols used in the mathematical equations or symbols of physics can be selected through this utility. By using equation or symbol tab in the insert menu option, one can easily create equations or symbols and embed them in Microsoft Word document. The next feature of the Microsoft Word is importing files in other formats. If the object is too complicated to be created directly in the Word, such as an equation for example, it can still be included in the document even though it was created in a different program. Rather than referring a reader to an external source file or object, you can embed all or parts of that file directly into your document. For example, we can also embed images in a document which may be stored as a file in other formats like JPEG, BMP or GIF format. Examples of the supported file formats are picture files including JPEG, GIF and BMP as explained earlier, Microsoft Excel spreadsheet, that means within a word processor you can import a file which was created in the Excel worksheet. You can also import the files which were prepared using Microsoft PowerPoint slides, equations, and you can also import the file which was in PDF form. The another feature of Microsoft Word is creating symbol shortcuts. If you find yourself using symbols quite a bit in your documents, you can assign keyboard shortcuts so that when you type a sequence of letters, the Word will automatically recognize it and convert it into your desired symbols. You can save valuable time by learning quick key sequences rather than having to open menus and manually search for the appropriate symbol you are looking for. The another feature of Microsoft Word is autocorrect. The autocorrect works similar to the Word's automatic typo feature. The Word will recognize text and convert it automatically. For example, built into Word is autocorrect entry for the copyright symbol. Simply type C and then put opening and closing bracket on both sides. The Word automatically converts it into copyright symbol. We can also assign keyboard shortcuts to symbols. For example, with a simple command, the cumbersome process of selecting symbols through insert symbol option may be replaced by a shortcut key sequence. For example, the shortcut sequence for inserting the rupee symbol can be assigned as Alt plus Shift plus X. Entering that on your keyboard will input the rupee symbol in your document each time you type it. Another important feature of Microsoft Word is using document templates. By establishing page settings, fonts and any text that you use in many documents in one template, you save yourself from manually repeating these preferential settings each time you begin a new document. The document templates are useful when you share your course material with other teachers and all the teachers make the document with common look and feel, saving lot of time, which otherwise is wasted in the end when the documents are merged. Another important feature of Microsoft Word is we can save a document in PDF format using Save as PDF since Microsoft Word 2010 onwards. A PDF format ensures that when a file is viewed online or printed, it retains the intended format and the data in the file cannot be easily changed. After you save a file as a PDF, it can be opened in read-only mode, as you cannot use Word software to make changes to the PDF file. Instead, you should have two versions of the file stored in the disk. One should be in the Word format or .doc format and another can be in the PDF format, which is only used for read-only purpose. The changes should be made to the Word version, .doc version of the file, and that file can be resaved as PDF for reference purpose. Another important feature of Microsoft Word is using comments and track changes. If you are collaborating on a document with others, you can use comments and the track changes tool to merge changes and review the material written by other team members. If you are grading a paper submitted by a student in a Word, you can use the comment tool to attach sentences to a word. The sentences written as a comment may represent your thoughts, changes or questions. By turning on the track changes tool, when we begin making changes to the document, including the text modifications, deletions, grammatical corrections, text insertions, etc., you will notice that whatever changes you have made are formatted differently than simply making the changes when track changes is turned off. They will appear within the document text. The Microsoft Word package allows the user to accept or reject changes made by others during track changes. This facility of accepting or rejecting exists when you are not satisfied or do not agree with the change that was made by the reviewer, or during the merge you can reject the changes. Alternatively, if you agree with the changes, you can accept them and the comments or the markups will disappear in the document. These days, every word processor software comes well equipped with an English dictionary or local language dictionary. Any spelling mistake done by the user is marked with a red underline indicating that this word is either non-existent or in the dictionary like name or there is some spelling mistake in the document. And it will not only that, it will suggest the probable corrections. Also, the word processor suggests rewriting or rephrasing option if any grammatical mistake is found in the document. In short, the user while preparing the document gets assistance for spelling mistakes as well as the grammatical mistakes, if any are found within the document. The another important feature of the Microsoft Word is mail merge facility. Many a times there is a requirement that a single letter is to be dispatched to all the members of a club or all account holders in a bank. The contents of the document in the above case are common, except change in the name and address of the different members. Keeping multiple files for multiple members may be cumbersome to keep record, and in future some letter is to be sent, then similar correction of the name and address will be required in all the files. The mail merge utility allows the user to create two files or documents. The first file or document contains the details of the variable fields. For example, name and address of various members can be a variable field. In another document, see the template of the letter which is to be communicated to all the members. The variable fields are identified and placed where they are required to be printed. The mail merge utility merges or combines both the files information by picking the name of and address from the first file one by one and embeds into another file, replacing the variable information every time printing the document takes place. That means, the single document when printed prints different name and address picked up one by one from the first file and prints it in the second document on every new page. That means, on every new page you will find a document with different name and address. So, what we have learned today are the advanced features of the word processors, the application of word processor for efficiently preparing and formatting the documents was discussed. The features like spell check, mail merge and creating table of contents were discussed. Thank you.